All right, here we are, Lake Lawson update. All we need now is concrete. So here we are. I spent the day by myself setting the 4-foot inside diameter manhole, outside diameter 5 foot, 24-inch corrugated double wall HDPE, I think is what it is, plastic pipe in the hole, compacted dirt to keep it set, anti-seep collar needs to be dug out a little bit more, some dirt settled down in there. We'll pour concrete in there as well. That will stop the water going underneath the pipe. It'll be a barrier basically. Second junction of pipe that goes out the back of the dam over there. I'm guessing it's locked all the way in. I couldn't get to go in anymore, but I'm going to pour concrete around that too so it doesn't leak. Tube out of the back of the dam, 40 foot. Worked out perfect. I will, by hand, dig that out a little bit, put a bunch of concrete in there, dissipating pad, and the water will run out, go around, go down, go all the way down there. This will all be concrete in time. Not poured concrete, riprap, I should say. That's locked in. This entire pipe has a very small drop to it. Doesn't need anything gigantic, just small enough. Plus it's got that much height above it. So Monday, if I can get concrete to come in, I will pour all the way around this manhole completely. All the way up. Right about where the writing is a little bit. I'll have to hand dig a little bit of this out, clean it up. Pour, and let it slide down the sides. It will come around the side. I will put a bucket of clay back there and pack it. I only needed about 6 to 8 inches back there, like a square, all the way around it. I'll go around, come all the way up. This will all be sealed in, done. Come over here, dump the concrete in there. Dump. Anti-seep collar, done. Leftover concrete at that joint, so it seals, locked together, can't go anywhere. Done. Let it sit for 1 day. Come back, start my fill. 6 to 8 inches, compact. 6 to 8 inches, compact. 6 to 8 inches, compact, till we are back up to here, to the dam level. Now, measuring this thing is level and all that fun jazz. I put it 2 foot below my emergency spillway, which is down there. That emergency spillway is 1 foot lower than the top of the dam. So if the water ever comes up out here so much and so fast, and this gigantic freaking hole cannot take the amount of water that comes into my lake, it will go above it, or just in case this gets clogged, if it gets clogged, the water will not go over the dam, it will go over the emergency spillway down there, which is compacted. It will have good grass in it and fabric and everything else, so it does not wash out the dam. Now, I set this a little lower, 2 foot lower than the emergency spillway. Reason, I want this lake to come up to this level. I went massively overkill on this manhole for this lake. I went gigantic. I don't ever want water to breach this dam, and I want this thing to be as full as possible. That's why I went huge. I spent the money on it, and I did it. Now, the collar all the way around the top of it allows me to put sections on there, 1 foot, or 2 foot, or 5 foot, to raise the water level. So I can tune this exactly into where I want the water to be over years. I'm not going to do it this year. I got to wait for the lake to fill up. That right there is probably about 12 foot deep, 15 foot. Top of the dam is 22. I've got more than enough room there to make adjustments. I buy a collar, $400 or $500, bring it down here with a dozer, reach out there, put a gasket around it, set it, and forget it. This will have a trash rack on it as well, so deer and kids and everything else doesn't get sucked into it. So, once all this is poured in concrete and done all that, I go on the inside of this and I put a collar around it, pour it on concrete. That way it sticks, sits, never goes anywhere. The biggest thing about this, get this clay compacted back in here nice and tight. It was packed in here pretty good when I was digging it out. The excavator was struggling a little bit to pop it out, which is good. My thing is, it's going to be a little bit this dead summer before we get any big torrential rains, which will be good. This is going to have time to compact and slowly settle and do its business. Once compacted, in time, if ever I want to, I can raise this by collars. I can raise my dam by having, I got plenty of dirt over here if I want to pull from there and raise my dam taller. Let's say I wanted to go 3 foot taller. I spent a weekend, I pulled dirt from over there, drag it across, raise my dam 3 foot, and beef up my backside a little bit as well. That's all in time. Right now, this thing's done, almost completely done. Lake Lawson, 99.99999% done. Oh, and the fathead minnows that I put in here. Yeah, they're in here. We've seen like 6 or 7 of them run around chasing each other. So they're doing it. That's great. Up there, if you can see where my finger's pointing, that is my breeder lake. I'm waiting on one pipe to come in. I get that pipe, I stick it on, I finish that dam, put the overflow in, which will take me 20 minutes. That dam is done. It also serves as a roadway, so eventually we can drive across here and get over to this piece of property. That's our land. And then I'll put in a bridge across from here to here. And I was going to put a waterfall in right here. Not going to happen. I'm going to put the waterfall there. It's going to be so much easier to get it in. That's down the road, but that's going to be pretty cool. I got a picture somewhere I found of a tiny house that I absolutely fell in love with. I think it would look fantastic sitting right here on this ledge. I won't pour a base of concrete. I'll just leave it on wood, so if I ever have to move it, I can still move it. Like if I still need to get dirt out of there, I can move the house because it's small. Knock on wood, I don't ever have to. And then I'll put the dock right off of here in the deep end. Other than that, it's like 100, I can't say 100%, 99.9% done. So here we are, recap. 24-inch double-walled corrugated black pipe, anti-seep collar, 4-foot inside diameter manhole, cut out with the pipe installed, compacted all the way around, waiting on concrete. This thing is done. Almost finished with Lake Lawson's project. Cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like full of water.